Well, I've had time to let it run a little bit, and I freed up the pivot that was on the, actually on the transmission for the throttle. That's what was holding the throttle down so far. So that got that squared away. She's idling right around 1,000 RPMs, maybe a little higher. Just ran around, checked all my dummy lights. My temp's looking pretty good. She's holding dead center. I put maybe about a quart of water in it. That's the only thing that was really low. I got to get the right stuff for it. They run a special antifreeze. But for now, just to check out the works. Every different fan that I turned on in a different section blew a different set of confetti out of the dash or the visor or whatnot. The AC compressor, I went and the front fan is noisy, huh? I put a can of Freon in it, still finishing right now, but the AC compressor came on. Took that whole can. But the motor, she's running really nice. The tapping went away. There's that Freon shuts up. Like that. There you go. But the throttle, I went under with WD and a little bit of a chain loop to free it up. It moves now, but it's still kind of sticking a little bit, but I'll deal with that at another time. But purrs like a kitten now. The valves are nice and quiet, no tipping and tapping. I haven't seen any more mice running out. I think they're either fried or they're evicted and moved on to other areas. The only thing I did see was the cruise control was disconnected. So whether that's an issue, I'm not sure. But I'm happy. Most of the only light that doesn't work is one tail light's out on that side, but all my other lights work. Plates like directionals, horn, high beams, low beams. The brake light is on. I don't want to try hitting the brake pedal yet. Let me shut that fan off. It does blow. It is blowing AC. It looked like it snowed out after I turned that sucker on. That thing just blew shit out everywhere. Alright. Shut all this stuff off. We don't need. Kill the lights. The only thing I still have on is the brake light. The brake pedal is off, but I'm not quite sure what, even where the reservoir is at the moment, but I'll deal with that when I get to it. I just don't want to hit the brake pedal. I don't want to stick all the wheels frozen. I want to be able to pop them off, clean each one. I know they're going to need to be done, you know. I just don't want to, you know, seize the drums on there where I can't get them or get the thing to roll, because right now it does roll. But I have no complaints whatsoever. I even found she said there's a necklace that her son had made, or someone who had made. If you find it, I lost it like 15 years ago, and when cleaning it out in one of the cabinets, I did find that for her, so I'll drop that off later to her. And I think the next thing I'm going to go do is put some AC to the thing and see if the fridge fires up, gets cold. And that's probably the next most expensive item on there. The propane tank, I think, is empty, obviously, but that's no big deal. I can take that apart and clean that up and paint it, put it back on. Worst case scenario, I can just go get one of those little, they have like a little 5-pound bottle, and I'll just shove a little 5-pound bottle on the side somewhere for how much this thing would actually use for that little tiny stove, you know. But she's humming right along. That's the bottom heat. Bottom heat's working good. Again, see all the confetti on it that blew up in the top, and I already vacuumed this out once, but I have a feeling my best bet is probably just to take the actual complete interior right out of the thing. Take each piece, just kind of clean it, bleach it, get it sanitized as much as possible. I'll take the cushions, whatever I can get off, I'm just going to bring and put into the washing machine. I'll just wash each and every one of those. What do we got here? Everything seems to work pretty good. I didn't play with the radio, but we don't care. The most expensive item I think I'm going to have to deal with is going to be the The top. Bed looks alright. Just that. I don't really think they're that expensive. They're probably $300-400 bucks. But I would say that and probably tires. But yeehaw. And nasty. Look at all that crap. That sink was full. There's a dead mouse in the sink. There was a dead mouse under the seat. A live one in the other video ran from underneath the dash. I know there's still some under the dash. And the one that was in the air cleaner. So I'm kind of figuring like behind the wall panels. There's probably some more in there. So I'm going to go get some of that poison and throw a couple of them in here. Kind of kill any population that's still living in it and deal with it from there. But she's a goer. Still running on that old gas too. The gas gauge says empty, but I just kind of want to run it down to nothing before I put fresh stuff in it. And I bet you'll even purr better than that. The valve shut right up. The lifter's pumped up and got quiet. So I think I'm gonna, besides putting the poison, I'm just gonna kind of wrap it up and maybe I'll pop the awning out, see what kind of condition the awning's in. But for the most part, I'm not gonna go jumping on this project right away. I have a tendency to do that. I just want to assess what I had, and now I know what I do have. I can start looking for little things here and there. I want to finish up the Mustang. It's almost done. I did the door sweeps on this door yesterday, so the glass is nice and tight, inner and outer. It's nice, it doesn't clank when you shut it. Did some of the trim on the front. They're all done. But I got about another day or two on this, and this guy's complete, so I want to continue with that and get her knocked out before it becomes on the back burner and I drop the ball. So that's where I am. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.